How are you? Welcome to Comic-Con. Today we'll be looking at the DC supervillain, Black Mask, who is the main antagonist of the 2020 film, Birds of Prey. Until he appeared as one of the main villains in the video game Batman Arkham Origins, a lot of people never heard of this character, which is a shame because he's actually been around since the 1980s. Despite not being very well known, Black Mask is one of the most sadistic Batman villains. He is so utterly evil. He killed Catwoman's brother-in-law and forced her sister to eat pieces of the corpse. The weird thing is, that's not even the most messed up thing he did. Actually, no, it is. That's insanely messed up. And that was the first fact about Black Mask. Let's dive in. Roman Sionis debuted as Black Mask in Batman number 386 in 1985. The story was called Losing Face. His parents were wealthy but snobby aristocrats. When Roman was born, the doctor dropped him and he landed on his head. The doctor wanted to test the baby immediately to ensure there was no lasting damage. However, the parents were terrified that knowledge of this might damage the reputation, so they refused. It's safe to assume that this incident caused Roman Sionis to become unstable from an early age. Sionis' parents were in the same social circles as Bruce Wayne's parents. Although the Sionis family hated the Waynes, they forced their son, Roman, to be friends with the Waynes' son, Bruce. Because of his parents' duplicity, Roman became obsessed with people's need to be fake and what he called wearing masks to fit in with society. After he killed his parents by burning down their mansion, Roman became the CEO of Janus Cosmetics Corporation. Janus was the Roman god of the new year. He had two faces, one to look at the previous year and one to look at the new year that lay ahead. This seems fitting since Roman is obsessed with faces and masks. Shortly after he became the CEO of his company, one of his products was found to be potentially lethal, which tarnished the company beyond repair. His company was bought out by Wayne Enterprises. As a result, Roman has an instinctive hatred for Bruce Wayne. With his reputation destroyed, Roman became the criminal Black Mask and wore a skull-like mask on his face. It is a symbol that everyone wears a mask, but he admits that he wears one. It was carved from the wood of his father's coffin. He formed a gang of masked criminals known as the False Face Society and began killing employees of Wayne Enterprises by using the same faulty cosmetics that destroyed his company's reputation. In a battle with Batman, his face was set on fire, searing Roman's mask to his head permanently. The character was created by Doug Monk and Tom Mandrake. Doug created the Marvel superhero, Moon Knight. I already did a video about Moon Knight. I'll leave a link at the end of this video if you want to check that out. For almost 20 years, Black Mask was, at the end of the day, just a gangster. It wasn't until the 2004 story Batman War Games where Black Mask stopped being a petty crook and he worked his way up until he was the overlord of the Gotham Underworld. He attempted to discredit Batman by committing murders while dressed as the Dark Knight. He killed Batman's ally, Orpheus. He also seemed to kill Spoiler, who was Batgirl for a brief time, but then she bounced back from the dead, which is pretty standard in comics. He often fights with rudimentary weapons like kitchen knives, steel pipes, and electric cords. He can mind control anyone in his proximity using a device built into his mask. Black Mask is so crazy, he genuinely believes the mask he is wearing is a separate being, much like that Green Goblin scene in Spider-Man. As a torture device, Black Mask uses his Janus defective makeup and laces it into his false face mask and puts it on his victims, which after several hours will melt their face off. Remember how at the start of the video I said that he killed Catwoman's brother-in-law and forced her sister to eat him? Well, as retaliation, Catwoman killed Black Mask by shooting him in the jaw. When Roman died, Jeremiah Arkham became the new Black Mask. Jeremiah was the facilitator of Arkham Asylum. He lost his mind after being exposed to chemicals from the Scarecrow and the Joker. When Jeremiah Arkham went insane, he developed a dissociative identity disorder. He saw Black Mask's personality in his mask, and Arkham was simply his lackey forced to do his bidding. And for the final fact, when Black Mask gets frustrated, he dresses homeless people up as Batman and tortures them. If there's any other DC supervillains you want me to do a video about, let me know and I'll upload it as soon as possible.